It's me one more time, Bright Gamer. And guys, today I'll bring up these guides on how to defeat the Pokemon that are currently available in the Pokemon Go raids. So first, let's start with Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is a legendary of the 7th generation of Pokemon, specifically the Alola region, or better known as Pokemon Moon and also Pokemon Sun. This Pokemon is a electric and also a fairy type Pokemon. Its shiny version has already been released in Pokemon Go. I'm gonna be leaving here an image so you guys have an idea of how the shiny looks. It's all like black and some parts are green. In my opinion, it looks really cool, guys. And I would really like to have this shiny, to be honest. Like all of these other Pokemon, there are like three other Pokemon that they're like Tapu something, Tapu Fini, Tapu Lele, and Tapu Fini. Guys, I never remember that last one, but they're all very cool, and I really have to have their shinies. But anyways, let's keep going. Let's see what are the weaknesses of these Pokemon. So as weaknesses we have ground and also poison. Then as now this Pokemon is resistant to Dragon type Pokemons, Bug type Pokemons, Dark type Pokemon, Electric type Pokemon, Flag type Pokemon, and also Fighting type Pokemon. Okay, so that's basically it. It has two weaknesses and a lot of resistance, and that's really good. Let's see what are the stats. So it has a max CP of 3,582, a attack of 250, a defense of 181, and also a stamina of 172. In general, it has very good stats. The defenses and the stamina, they're a little bit low, but I think that doesn't really matter because the attack is very high, guys. And that means this Pokemon is gonna be dealing a lot of damage. It's either in raids or gyms and also PvP. So that's something that's gonna be great. But anyways, to get the boosted weather for this Pokemon, we will have to be in the rain weather or also the cloudy weather. So now let's check out the attacks available for this Pokemon. So as fast attacks, we have quick attack and also bolt switch. And then as charge moves, we have Thunder, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Brave Bird, and finally Nature's Madness. This last one is a legacy move, and we're currently available to get this move by completing the raids of Tapu Koko. So guys, go make your raid and try to get this legacy move because it's gonna be very great for this Pokemon. The best moveset for this Pokemon as a fairy type would be quick attack and also nature's madness. But if you guys are gonna use Tapu Koko as an electric type Pokemon, I would prefer to use Volt Switch and also Thunder. So that's pretty much it. Now let's see what are the counters for Tapu Koko. Okay guys, so here we have the best counter for Tapu Koko. At first place we have Primal Groudon with Moonshot and also Precipice Blades. This one is a really great Pokemon. It's basically anywhere when it comes about doing a electric type Pokemon raids or also these poison type raids. This Groudon Pokemon, I mean this Groudon is really great, so I would really recommend to have this Pokemon. If you don't have it, that's totally fine. You can still use the regular Groudon. Of course, it's gonna be dealing less damage, but it still works. Then at second place we have Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp is a dragon and also ground type Pokemon, so you have to be careful if the Tapu Koko has a Nature's Madness because that would be very bad for your Mega Garchomp, but it's still a good option. The best moveset for this Pokemon would be Muchera and also Earth Power. Then we have Shadow Excadrill. As you guys know, Excadrill is a really good Pokemon in every sense, and now having a Shadow, that's even better, guys. So yeah, you must have it with Mudslap and also Scorching Sands. Then we have Mega Gengar. As you guys know, Mega Gengar is a Ghost and also Poison type Pokemon. So that's basically why it's here. we will have to use Leak and also Slush Bomb in order to be a good counter for this Tapu Koko. So yeah, let's go to the next position. We have here Shadow Garchomp. So as you guys know, Garchomp is still a really good Pokemon. You have to be careful if the Tapu Koko has Nature's Madness, but it's just a matter of luck, I guess. But yeah, you must have Mudshot and also Air Power in order to be a good counter. Then we have Shadow Mamoswine with Mud Slap and then High Horsepower. And finally, Shadow Rhyperior with Mud Slap and also Earthquake. If you guys don't have any of the Shadow version of them, you can still use the regular versions. That's gonna be totally okay. Of course, you're gonna be dealing less damage, but you're still gonna be able to do something, you know? These kind of raids are not meant to do them solo, so of course you're gonna be going with a group of friends or something. So you guys might be, I mean, you must be able to defeat the Pokemon even though if you don't have the top best counters, you know? These are other Pokemon that you can use. Here you can use the Earl Groudon or also Beedrill. Therian Form Landorus is a really good Pokemon that you can use here with Muchot and also Sunseer Storm. You can use Nihilego, you can use Shadow Gengar, Mega Swampert, Shadow Golurk, and even the other form of this Landorus. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let's go to the next Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon Master. So the second Pokemon we have here is gonna be Mega Raids, and it will be Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile is a grass and also dragon type Pokemon. Its shiny has been released basically because we've had the Sceptiles Community Day a long time ago, and yeah, the shiny was released for Trico. So yeah, let's see what are the vulnerabilities. So we have Ice, we have Bug, Dragon, Fairy, Flying, and finally Poison type. Okay, so basically the best Pokemon you have to be, I mean, you have to use in order to counter these Mega Sceptile raids are Ice type Pokemons, guys. So I guess that we should be using like Kyurem. We can also be using Glaceon. To be honest, I have no idea which other Ice type Pokemons are relevant or meta right now, but that's the only guess I have, guys. But anyways, now let's see what are the strengths. It is very resistant to electric type, grass type, white type, and also ground type Pokemons. In general, you can see that it has more vulnerabilities than resistances, but whatever, it is what it is, guys. It's still Omega and it's a good Pokemon, as I mean, a good grass type Pokemon. So yeah, let's see what are the stats. We have a max CP of 4,585, a attack of 320, a defense of 187, 86, I'm sorry, and finally a stamina of 172. You can see that it has regular stats. They're pretty much same as Tapu Koko. The defenses are staminas. They're not great. They're just there. They're just standing there, and the attack is really high. At least for this Pokemon, it's much better than Tapu Koko. But I can definitely see it because it's a Mega Pokemon. So yeah, it's gonna be doing a lot of damage. This Pokemon when you fight against it in raids, and also when you use it. So you better be careful to get the weather bows while doing this race. We should be in the sunny weather or also the windy weather. And now let's see the attacks. It has as fast attacks Fury Cutter and also a Bullet Seed. And as charge moves, we have Earthquake, Aerial Ace, Dragon Claw, Leaf Blade, Frenzy Plant, and finally Breaking Swipe. Frenzy Plant is actually a legacy move, guys. So if you're able to have it, you try to do that because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the best moveset for this Pokemon. But if you can't, just use whatever you have. As for now, the best moveset for this Pokemon would be Fury Cutter and also Frenzy Plant. But it depends on the way you want to use this Pokemon, because if you want to use it as a grass type Pokemon, you will use Fury Cutter and Frenzy Plant. But then if you want to use it as a Dragon type Pokemon, you will be using Fury Cutter. And I would say that Dragon Claw maybe. Yes, I think Dragon Claw. But if you're gonna use it for PvP, then I think Breaking Swipe will be better along with Frenzy Plant. But that's pretty much it. It has a really, uh, I won't say equilibrated, but a very varied moveset, so you can basically adapt it to many occasions, and that's something great for a Pokemon like this. So now let's see what are the best counters for this Pokemon, okay? Okay guys, so as you can see here, the top counter for this Pokemon would be Mega Rayquaza, as Mega Sceptile is a dragon type Pokemon. I mean, yes, a dragon type Pokemon and also grass type Pokemon. It is still weak against these flying type moves. That's why we're basically using Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is always good, of course, when we use it against Pokemon that are weak against flying type Pokemon and dragon type Pokemon. That will be better. And that's basically the case that we have right now. We will be using Dragon Tail and also Dragon Ascent. I personally don't have the Mega Rayquaza, but I still have the regular version, and it does really good. But so I guess that Mega Rayquaza is gonna be so much better, guys. I'm willing to get the Mega Energy to Mega Ball Rayquaza because I know it's a great Pokemon. And it's very sad that sometimes I can't make the raids just because I don't have the Mega Rayquaza to play with it. But anyways, we can also be using Shadow Mamoswine. Shadow Mamoswine will be having a Powder Snow and also Avalanche. As you guys know, the Ice type is the most effective type against Rayquaza, so this one will be great. Also, Shadow Weavile with Ice Shard and once again Avalanche. Then we have Galarian Thunder mode Darmanitan with Ice Fang and also Avalanche. Then we have Baxcalibur with Ice Fang and also Avalanche. This one is a Dragon type Pokemon also, so guys have to be careful. Then we have Shadow Mewtwo with Psycho Cut and Ice Beam. And then finally Mamoswine with Powder Snow and once again Avalanche. So that's pretty much it, guys. Uh, let's see the next Pokemon. Finally, we're gonna be having on weekends raids of Shadow Raikou. As you guys know, Shadow Raikou is a electric type Pokemon. It was released a long time ago. We're not available to get the shiny one, but whatever. Let's see the weaknesses and also the resistances. We have as a weakness just ground type, and as resistance we have electric, flying, and also steel type. So that's great. It only has one weakness. That's very great in general. But anyways, let's see what are the stats. Here we have a max CP of 3902, a attack of 241, a defense of 195, and finally stamina of 207. In general, it's a very equilibrated Pokemon. The stats are very close to each other. It's a Pokemon that can resist a lot of attacks and it's still gonna be dealing a lot of damage. I think in general is great. So yeah, we will be able to get the weather boost by having the rainy weather. And let's check the attacks. We have as fast attacks, Thunder Shock and also Volt Switch. And finally, as charge move, we have Shadow Ball, Thunder, Thunderbolt, Wild Charge, and finally Frustration. As we're gonna be only using this Pokemon as an electric type Pokemon, the best moveset would be Thunder Shock and also Wild Charge. So that will be basically it, guys. Now let's see what are the best counters for Shadow Raikou. As you could guess, the best counters for Shadow Raikou would be all ground type Pokemon. And of course, when we talk about ground type Pokemon, we always have to mention Primal Groudon. So it's basically here in the first place with Moonshot and also Precipice Blades. Then we have Mega Garchomp with Moonshot and Air Power. Then Shadow Garchomp with Moonshot and Air Power. And then we have Shadow Excadrill with Mood Slap and Scorching Sands. Then we have Shadow Mamoswine with Mood Slap and High Horsepower. Then we have the regular Groudon with Moonshot and Precipice Blades. And finally, Shadow Rhyperior with Mudslap and Earthquake. So that will be basically it, guys. Those are all the Pokemon that are going to feature in raids for the rest of the week. So I wish you so much luck by making your raids. Maybe also by getting the shiny of Tapu Koko or any of these Pokemons with good IVs. So that would be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Also, please like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.